Welcome back. Oh, hold on. It's nighttime. Welcome back, everybody. How you all doing? Sorry it's been a while. I've been a bit sick, as I said in my Anno episode, but I really wanted to make this next episode, so you'll just have to put up with my nasally voice. My bunged up nasally voice. So I've been mining in the cave and got loads of granite that we're gonna need for what I want to do today. But yeah, last episode we built this mine and the crane. And what did you guys think of the crane tutorial? I hope I managed to make it clear enough to follow. And I've upgraded this crane to be like the one in the tutorial, so it lowers a little bit faster. I tweaked it a little bit before I released that video. But I'm curious, did any of you guys build it? Was that tutorial helpful for anybody? I'd love to see pictures of this crane in your worlds. So I also went and found us a mason villager with the granite trade. So that's really handy because we've got tons and tons of granite now. So it's a good way to get experience and emeralds from this guy. He's gonna need somewhere to live, maybe just a little mining shack down here. Because right now his bed is just under the wooden platform there. But I was pretty pleased with this mine. I think it fits in our world quite well. I really enjoy building industrial things as well as cute, cozy, cottagey things. Like that blast furnace. Like this whole area around here is just really coming together. Tying it all in with these roads, small bridges and trees along the roadside. It makes it all feel so cohesive. It's all part of the village, you know? Am I making any sense? I feel like I'm just rambling. Maybe this sickness has gone to my head. So, whilst I've been sick and unable to record, I've been designing the village tavern. And it's not ready yet because I'm putting so much detail into it. It's going to be the big, defining building of this small village. It's going to be the iconic structure around here. But I'm working on that in the background. Oh, we've got an iron golem. I don't know if I like them. I don't know if I like having iron golems around. What do you think? They don't really fit the style of this place. I know that that's like Minecraft lore. Oh, look who's stopped on by. Just passing through our village. What have you got for me? Tell me you got something good. Barrel cactus. Slime balls, yes. Okay, I want these. Slime balls, I want. You stay there. Stay, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the emeralds. Let's trade. Don't you want your llamas? Why are they just stood over there? Right, give me the slime balls. 5. Oh. No sugarcane? Nah, I'll just grow sugarcane. I think that's all I need. Yeah. That'll do. Thank you. Thanks for your business. Bye. What are you doing? Oh my god. I bet you this is causing so much lag. The village is struggling to navigate through trapdoors. I looked into trying to commission someone to make a mod that fixes it, but apparently it's a lot more complicated than it seems. You'd have to completely rewrite the village AI code. But anyway, let's move on to what I want to do today. I know we are not done with this village, but I want to extend the road down, maybe make a small bridge to cross this river, and then head off towards the forest village, the other forest village, over that way. We're not going to start work on that village just yet, because I want to finish what we're working on, but I think we should clear out these random lava lakes. They don't really make any sense. Could turn this into a pond, maybe? Or maybe just cover it up with grass. I'm not sure. We'll do something with that, but I don't want the lava there. And then all the way down to the village, I want to extend our road design. And we've also got these large sand patches. There's another one, an even bigger one, just over there. And we could just cover them up, cover the top layer with grass and hide it. But it seems like a waste of sand for starters, and it just doesn't fit with the way my mind works. If I want to clear this out, I've got to clear it out properly and fill in the hole that's left. I can't just cover it up. So I'm going to clear out all this sand. It's going to be useful in the future for concrete and TNT, all kinds of things. Sand is really useful. And then we'll connect the road up to this village. But let me clear this out. It's going to take a while. Now, this probably seems pointless, absolutely pointless to most people. I could just cover this with a layer of dirt and hide the massive hole, but I can't. I just can't do that. I would know it's here, you know, even if no one else ever found out, I would know that there's a huge hole under the ground and yeah, there's something wrong with me. Well, there we go. It's done. It's all filled in. I didn't need to fill it in with granite. I didn't need to make it 2 layers thick of dirt. But I did, and it's done. And I know that it's done properly. It's done correctly. So I can sleep well. And maybe that means I'm crazy, but I don't care. I don't want to cut corners with this world. This means a lot to me, this place. Now, let's work on this road and connect up the 2 villages. I can't wait until we have towns and villages dotted all around the world, all connected by roads, and we can just walk from one to the other. It'll be so immersive. So I had to fill in the other sand patch. I was just in the mood. It's quite therapeutic, just shoveling sand and laying block after block, filling a hole. But what I did find tedious was going back and forth with a full inventory of sand. So that kind of got me thinking, and I ended up designing something really quite cool. And it's up by the house. Let me show you. So it might not be obvious how this is useful at first. This wagon that I've designed. I thought it'd be really cool to have a mobile storage wagon. If I was really here and I had to go off, I would pack up a cart, pack up a truck, and head off. and have everything I need where I need it. And there is plenty of storage on this little thing. I've tucked some barrels in the chassis as well, so I can take so much with me and bring so much back. And I've squeezed in a few more useful features, like grindstone, and up here in the cockpit, in the cabin, there's a crafting table. But yeah, look how cool that. Sorry, look how cool it is. Let me show you how it works. Let me show you the magic of this. So with the create mod, you can create with the create mod contraptions, movable minecart contraptions. So under here, if I click that, the whole thing, the whole cart is in this one item. There's one contraption. All the chests, everything. Now if we head off into the world, we can just take it with us. So I'm over here where I want to start building the road. And I can just pick a spot, place down the cart assembler. Oh no, wait, place down a rail first. Then the assembler. And also place a lever next to it so that we can pick it back up again afterwards. And then that whole cart that was in our inventory, just place it down. And there we go. How cool is that? How amazing is that? We can design mobile, movable carts and contraptions. Such an interesting idea, and it's made my imagination just spark with ideas. We could have all kinds of carts and wagons and anything we need to bring with us, we can. This is such a useful thing. I'm so glad I thought of this. And it might be obvious how it's built because it's quite small, but what do you think? Would you guys like a tutorial on this? Because I suppose it is a little bit finicky, just getting everything in the right order so that you can bring the whole thing with you. Let me know. Let me know if you'd like a tutorial on that. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish this road like I said I wanted to. Connect up that village with that village. So I've done most of it. It's our usual road design. The path, coarse dirt, granite and cobbled granite. But I can't tell you how useful it's been just having our wagon over there. And I had an idea of another kind of wagon that we could use to remove lava from these lava lakes. But I'll build that another time. It's a bit more complex than this one. But yeah, this is super handy. You just drop off all the dirt, all the resources, and then later we'll just take it home. So useful. Now let me finish this road. I'm nearly done. So as I was building that and time-lapsing it, I thought, because it's such a long, repetitive job building these roads, instead of just time-lapsing it, because it's not a very interesting time-lapse, I was thinking of making a long play episode. Kind of like a stream, but I don't really have the setup to stream. And I don't really know how I feel about being live. But a long format, fairly unedited, grindy video where I just build the roads and ramble on about nonsense and bring you guys with me. Because in the future, we're going to have more of these roads to build around our world. And maybe it would just be nice, instead of me quietly doing it by myself and time-lapsing it, just bringing you guys along. And obviously you don't have to watch it to appreciate the main series, but for anyone who just wants more Eqqo Builds, maybe I'll make a few long play episodes, just grinding away and chatting nonsense. Is that something that anybody would watch? I don't know, maybe I'll give it a go next time we've got a big, long, grindy project. But I've done the road up to this point, so I don't know exactly how I want to connect it up to the village. Probably bring the path down this side of the river, but I need to figure it all out first. But let's take our wagon home. It's been super handy having this. So you just grab the wrench, flick the lever, and that turns it into a live contraption. Right click it with the wrench, and there we go. Take it with us. Get rid of all this, and it's like it was never here. Oh, I'm so happy with this. It's such a cool thing. It's the small things. So I feel a little bad because we haven't done a lot at all this episode. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling to get this made. I'm a bit sick of being sick, to be honest. It's getting annoying now. But we made this cart, and that's pretty amazing. I'm really impressed with this. I've got tons of ideas now for the future using this concept. So we'll just pop this back near our house. Can live here until we need it for a project. And we did connect the two villages together, so that in my mind that's something. We've made some progress towards bringing this world, creating more of a... I'm really struggling to say anything that makes any sense. We did some stuff, guys. Did you enjoy it? Hopefully I feel better soon, and it's the timing couldn't be better because the next episode I should have completed the design for the village tavern, and I'm going to say it right now, it's the best thing I've ever designed. I'm so proud of it so far, and I think you guys are going to like it. I've put a lot of effort into it, and I think it shows. Anyway, I'll stop teasing things from the future episode. Leave you with the disappointment of this lackluster episode. No, I'm kidding. I don't have to make loads of progress to make an episode worthwhile. I just like bringing you guys along and showing you what I'm doing in the world. And yeah, I need to remember that. It's not about big leaps of progress. It's about the journey. It's about the journey, guys. Remember that. Anyway, I'm chatting nonsense. I'm rambling in my ill state. I think it's time for something I like and want to share with you. I've been watching this series. When I was younger, there was a few series on TV in England where these three historians and archaeologists pretend to go back in time and live life for 6 months in a certain time period. And they really grind it out. They put the work in and try to imagine how hard it must have been working on a Victorian farm or an Edwardian farm. And I loved those series. I thought they were really cool. I liked the dedication that those guys put in. And recently I found out that they did another series where they went to work and live for 6 months in one of the biggest, probably the biggest archaeological experiments ever. Somewhere in France, they are, and have been for 25 years, recreating a medieval castle built using only medieval methods. And that's why it's taken 25 years so far. And I just think that's incredible. That a bunch of people have the dedication to see this experiment out. Because it's not just about building the castle, it's about the experience of how a castle would have been built in that time period using only those methods. Trying to get your head around what life would have been like for people living in that time. And it was really cool seeing those guys that I used to watch when I was younger in those other TV series experience that. Now, I don't know if this is at all anything that you guys would be interested in, but I found it so fascinating, and it's on YouTube. I'll put the playlist in the description. But yeah, that's really cool. This place exists. I don't know when it will be finished, but I'm guessing when the world is open properly and it's done, I guess you can go and visit it. And that would be really cool. I'd love to go and see this castle built from scratch. Anyway, that's what I have to share with you this time. I thought that was really cool, and maybe some of you guys will too. Well, I think that'll do it, guys. I think that's about all I can manage right now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like the idea of a long play episode or two when I've got a big grindy job to do. Just bring you guys along, chat some nonsense. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully I feel a bit better. Take care.